When designing technical training, the biggest challenges are the fact that if you had your choice, you would probably do some sort of structured on-the-job training or hands-on training. It's honestly the best way to learn if you can have a learner actually experiencing what they're going to be able to do with a mentor, getting that hands-on experience. Nowadays, it's not always possible to be able to do that, and sometimes it's not even the best way to do that anymore with the advances in technology. The biggest challenge, though, is figuring out how you take all of that information that you would normally convey in a hands-on experience into a different modality like a video or an e-learning module or an interactive PDF. The biggest challenge is figuring out what do you map that to make sure that you get that same outcome. So it really takes some careful thought and consideration when you start to talk about what that's going to look like in its new modality. So we have a rapid technical design process that helps us eliminate some of the challenges in mapping that content to different modalities and different ways of conveying that content. When you think about a specific learning activity, some of the biggest challenges can be, if I have a piece of equipment, how do I best convey that information? Do I want to convey that as a line drawing? Do I want to convey that as a photo? Do I want to convey that as a two-dimensional drawing? Do I need 3D for that? Do I need animation for that? And if we have our choice, oftentimes we'll just want to put 3D in everything because it's cool and it's fun and it's exciting. But that's not always the best solution, and from a time and a cost perspective, that's probably not going to meet the need. What we have is this rapid technical design process that allows us to quickly map based on the outcome of what you're looking for, what's the best way of conveying that information, not only from a modality perspective, but also down to the nitty-gritty details of, do we want 3D animation or will a basic line drawing do? We have in technical design is that the people who have the information that we need are the subject matter experts, or the SMEs. These individuals are the people who are day in and day out doing this job and have been doing it for years. The challenge that we have is that they may not have experience with training. So when it comes to doing some sort of a training, unless it's instructor-led or unless it's hands-on, they may not know about some of these other ways of communicating messages. So we need to help them come up to speed very fast. We have a flashcard-based approach that puts everybody into a room and everybody gets a set of cards. Each of the cards contains different types of deliverables and different ways of communicating the message. On the back is giving them all the information about why you would use that deliverable or why you would use that means of communication to really empower them with the information that the rest of us probably spent a lot of years in training trying to determine and understand. What we would then do is we'll ask a question about a specific training initiative and have them decide whether they want to inform the learner of the importance of that, whether they want to define them of the specific things that they need to know, whether they want them to practice it or apply it to their job. And then the cards help to map it to modalities or means of communication that are going to best fit that outcome that they desire. If we start to see that a specific type of modality or interaction is used too frequently, we can set those cards aside to make sure that we get that rich blended learning experience that we want. And it really is an engaging and fun experience to keep everybody involved and participating in the end solution. When it comes to technical training, the key takeaway is really this. For years, we've really done technical training in two types of modalities. We've done instructor-led training and we've done hands-on instruction. The time has come where we need to start to diversify the ways in which we're communicating, and that does not mean taking all of the instructor-led training and turning it into hours and hours of e-learning. We really need to be thoughtful about the types of things that we're producing, making sure that they're mapping to the things that we're trying to communicate and the outcomes that we desire. So it can be a fun and exciting process if we go through this rapid technical design process, but really at the end, it really gives you the outcome that you're looking for of an engaging experience for your learners, not just now, but in years to come.